A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill, Doris Burke, and Ali LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining us at the broadcast table tonight, our very special guest, Shams Charania. Great to have you with us, Shams.
Great to be here, BA. Great to be here with you guys. I very much look forward to this.
We'll see if you say that when you're done with us here. So a moment now to see the story for Rui Hachimura.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
So here's Dallas' starting group. Davis out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Max Christie. Then it's Flagg. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. Hachimura and power forward with Ayton at center. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And we knew the Lakers had some work to do to balance this roster over the summer, Shams.
Yeah, the Luka trade was widely regarded as a steal, but that came right at the trade deadline, BA, so there was not much time to adjust and find the role players necessary. So now they've had a full offseason to fine-tune the roster, fine-tune the fit, so they find their center of the future in DeAndre Ayton, a good wing in Jake LaRavia, and also former Defensive Player of the Year, Marcus Smart.
And can we talk about Luka's revenge body?
He's definitely looking a lot more slim, BA.
And here's Flagg outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. This game against Dallas here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Let's check in with our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Guys, back over to you.
Great work, Ali. Thanks. And Washington powers it through.
P.J. Washington is unafraid to mix it up on the interior, and that dunk, that was emphatic.
Doncic passes to James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Flagg, guarded by Doncic. Here's Davis. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Doncic outside. Off target with the 3.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Washington. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Christie. No good on the 3. The Lakers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Hachimura outside. From deep, here's Doncic. Washington grabs the miss. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Well, we know about 3-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Shams.
No doubt. Protecting the rim, playing defense, and playing with verticality, that's very, very important. We saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
There's so much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now. The Mavericks leading. The shot. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Washington's got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, that's how you execute in the painted area. Love when P.J. Washington is assertive. Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. On the wing, Davis. Over Hachimura. Rebound by the Lakers. Their last game, a win against the Clippers. Looking to carry it into this one.
And I love the aggressiveness they showed at the start of that game. They were really ready to attack the rim.
You know, typically when you go that hard to the rack, you can make a living at the charity stripe, and that's exactly what happened.
Now here's Reeves. No made baskets yet. 4-3. Doncic, no good.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
On the wing, Davis. Check by James. Takes one from 10 feet, and Davis gets it to go. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
I like when Davis knocks down those jumpers. It forces the defense to leave the paint and really spaces the court.
Doncic passes to Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Flag. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Boy, no one is blocking that shot. Excellent use of the floater.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Off target from three-point range.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And that one's good. Flag. The last 7 league MVPs born outside the United States, Shams. The game is going global. What's next?
So, B.A., Adam Silver cited this statistic. 5 years from now, over 40% of the youth of the world will live in Africa. I think we'll see a lot of investment in developing that talent, not to mention captivating fans in that market, but really around the world. That's what the NBA is, a global sport.
Do you think we'll see teams, divisions, possibly groups of teams in certain areas around the world that'll be part of the NBA?
NBA Europe is very much in the works. There could be a real league there with the NBA.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
And that one's good. Flag.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 9. That three's off the mark.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
And that one's good. Davis has got 8.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Doncic outside. Hachimura left side. Beyond the arc. Washington grabs the miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
On the wing, Christie. Pass to Gafford. Here's Flag. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
James finds Doncic. He drops it from range.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Washington against James. Davis from long range. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Hachimura. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Outside Christie. Pass to Gafford. Here's Flag. And here's Christie. Jacks up a 3. Hachimura with a rebound. It's interesting, Shams, that Commissioner Silver said injuries in the 2025 playoffs were the second lowest in a decade, but big injuries, Achilles injuries to Tatum and Lillard and Halliburton. It didn't feel that way.
No, and it's really unfortunate. Those are some really serious injuries to some seriously important players in the NBA, and given the gravity of that, it's clearly an issue that goes beyond the playoffs. I'm told the league is continuing to gather the data. Of course, player health is in everyone's best interest of the league. Adam Silver, they're paying a very close eye to this.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Pass to Flag. Now Washington from downtown. Doncic pulls down the board. Here's Hachimura. He's guarded by Gafford. Kicks it to Doncic. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Doncic has got his second basket on the night.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka. Ready on the catch to release and fire.
Outside Christie. 13 feet out. Hachimura with a rebound.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
James can't get it to go. The Mavericks lead by 5. Here's Flag. And that one is stuffed right through.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Together, make some noise for your Lakers team.
Will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kleber comes in for Hachimura. Laravia is checked in for James. And it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. Dallas also making some changes. Williams is checked in for Christie. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Washington.
Boy, nobody between him and the basket on the break, and the pass was right where it needed to be.
All right, chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know, screen time, that pops up on your cell phone. When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
Yeah, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk here? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got it, BA.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Arabia passes to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Russell. And here's Flag outside. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Flag's got 18.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Ooh, got that one up quick.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Down low. And Davis slams it home.
You talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. 80 is towards the top of that list.
Doncic. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford. A different look for Dallas. Lively comes in for Gafford. And it's Marshall in for Davis. Laravia outside. The three-pointer off the mark. And Russell's got the ball here for Dallas. They're leading by 8. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Count it.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout. A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
The three. The shot by Russell, no good. Here's Doncic. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Jackson Hayes, Maxi Kleber out there with Jake Laravia. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Reeves in at the point guard. That's the Laker 5. Shams, LeBron James is always major headline news. What is his future actually going to be moving forward now?
Well, BA, we know a couple things. One, we know he's playing a record 23rd NBA season. We know he's playing with the Lakers to start the season. But where does his career go? Does he land on another team? Does he play a 24th or a 25th NBA season? LeBron James' future is still somewhat up in the air. He wants to win another championship. That is one thing I do know for sure.
Williams misses. Lakers trail by 9 to the middle. Now Los Angeles moving it up and finished off by Hayes.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Russell. No points yet. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. And Reeves pulls it down.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. Boy, certainly looked like the defense was okay, letting him shoot from 3. Well, let's remember, he can hit some of these.
First team foul.
Reeves against Russell. Fires for 3. They get it back. Out to Thompson. Pass to Williams. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer. Williams has got 6.
Boy, a very quiet start, but looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic, and Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things change. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Back to you guys.
Winning cures all. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Russell following the score by Los Angeles. So Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
All right, fans, here come your Laker girls.
Go for Dallas. Davis, he's checked in for Marshall. Washington comes in for Klay Thompson. And Christie subbed in for Russell. Davis finds Lively. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's the teardrop. High post Davis. Kleba on him. Davis can't hit.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Shams?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals, two teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
Lakers trail by 6. Pass to LaRavia. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. LaRavia's got 6.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Williams. Blocked! Now here's Hayes. Pass to LaRavia. Takes the 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Washington outside. 6 to shoot. Launches the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own 3.
Smart with the bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
So Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Ayton, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Doncic comes in for LaRavia. And Dallas with a change here, too. Gafford's checked in. Davis finds Williams. Outside Christie. And here's Davis. Back to Washington to win the cold spell. And Ayton pulls it down. Hayden's got 4 rebounds now. Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, BA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense. They want to better serve those fans in Europe, start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. And that's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead, as opposed to expansion immediately.
Here's Smart. Gafford grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 3. Inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Doncic against Williams. Doncic passes to Hayes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Anthony Davis packs it down.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Stolen by Davis. Here's Williams. And it comes off the front of the rim. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. Well, when it comes to shooting from beyond the arc, these are the league leaders. In the third spot, Rui Hachimura, and of course Max Christie.
And the way both of these guys open up the floor with their long-range shooting, you just can't afford to give them any airspace from deep.
Flags checked in for Dallas. Back to Christie. Drops in the layup for 2. Christie's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. To the paint. Here's Flag. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coaches,
the previous play is under review.
Calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
From deep, here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight. To the inside. High post Gafford. Yep, that one goes. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
The painted area is the 9-to-5 place of business for Daniel Gafford, doing work right there.
Doncic outside. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Christie passes to Gafford. Here's Flag, guarded by Doncic. And he's going for the oop. Oh, a huge finish. AD, my goodness.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
And it's Smart missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so it's the Lakers with it. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Luka! Lethal!
But Doncic, when he's making that three, it sets every other aspect of his game up.
On the wing, Davis. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
From deep, Reeves. Here's Ayton. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Washington with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Outside Davis. Six on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Nathaniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
Lakers trail by 6. From deep, here's Doncic. Washington grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
17-foot shot on the way. And Reeves pulls it down. And for the Lakers, they're shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Davis. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Doncic, good.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently, like they are now, should help them do it.
Here's Washington. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. From deep, Reeves. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart has got 3 assists in the game.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Now here's Davis. Give him 20. He shoots. And it's flag missing. All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
And as always, Chomps with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
And there it is for him. Christie's got 8.
He's turned it on here in the second quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
Pass to Ayton. To the paint. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
The Mavericks trailing. Here's Flag. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami. Washington cans it with nobody near him. Washington's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, that's a nice risky jump shot by P.J. Washington. Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nice touch by Davis inside.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. And here's Doncic outside. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the 3-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Greetings all, halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the 3-point shooting is not one of them. and that could bode well for them in the second half.
And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
These two guys, we thought they'd bring it tonight. It has been brought, playing with no fear.
Can't forget about your teammates, though. Got to keep them involved, too.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little three happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Flag. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Christie in at the two guard. Stolen by Davis. Here's Flag. Check by James. Pass to Flag. Down low. Here's Gafford. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And by drafting Cooper Flag, the Mavericks regaining some of the long-term upside they lost with the Luka trade, Doris.
Then by every metric and evaluation, Cooper is ready to play and contribute right now. And obviously the hope down the line, he can take over the mantle of franchise player. Boy, you're trying to put Luka in the rear view now.
And it's Flag missing. The Lakers in the lead. And here's Doncic outside. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Christie. Lets the three fly. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now Reeves fires the three. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For Dallas, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Christie passes to Washington. Over James. And it's Washington missing.
Well, stay attached, affect the quality of the shot. That is excellent interior defense.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Christie. Pass to Washington. Davis from long range. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Doncic outside. Mavericks with a rebound. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Inside. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Boy, if Daniel Gafford is near the rim, what a vertical threat. What a target for his teammates.
Doncic outside. They push it up 4 on 3. Good work defensively by James. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Reeves finds James from the arc. And Doncic the bucket on the assist from James. Doncic has got 23.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep. You leave him that open. My goodness.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And here are the top playmakers over the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Third is Luka Doncic.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
Davis, the pass to Gafford. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Flagg, guarded by Doncic. The three from Washington. Sinks the tray. Washington's got 9.
Well, P.J. Washington's coaches and teammates always encourage him to be ready to rise and fire. Catch and shoot, just lean into it.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outside Davis. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
And here's Doncic outside. And another three for the Lakers.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Pass to Washington. Outside Davis. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Boy, even with the contact, Rui Hachimura doesn't lose his touch or his concentration. So tough to distract this guy.
Here's Washington. Outside Christie. Pass to Flagg. There's the three. The Lakers with a rebound. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Mavericks trail by 8. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Davis. Shot clock at 6. Good on the baseline, Jay. Davis has got 27 points.
And what you love most about Davis is his confidence, because it's what helps him take over games.
Pass to Aiden. Here's Reeves. Pulls it from the corner. Again, Los Angeles.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Lakers making a change here. Smart's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Williams is checked in. Gafford passes to Washington. Williams in the post. Guarded by Doncic. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Smart finds Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And not a bad show from Mr. Rui Hachimura. Get up and throw it down, young sir.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Flagg, back to Williams. The three from Washington. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
What a motor by DeAndre Ayton. Great job on the second chance putback.
Here's Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
You have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
Hachimura outside. Williams against Doncic. Back to Hachimura. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Dallas. It's a 10-point game. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And that's as good a look as he's going to get. He's just got to shake that one off and keep it moving.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Dallas shooting around 51%. That's a good number. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Well, innovation is changing the game. Lakers coach J.J. Redick said, I think the biggest thing is gamifying our player development, so creating a holistic environment where players are seeing, hearing, and doing things on a basketball court beyond just dribbling and shooting. Back to you, Brian.
Games to train for the game. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton. A definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Well, Doris Kyrie still working his way back from the ACL tear. Some scoring for the Mavs to replace.
BA, there's no doubt about that. But when you look over the recent history, the last year specifically of this organization, what a whirlwind. You trade away a young superstar in Luka. The pieces you get back don't remain healthy, and you had some other